To Virginia Beach now, and jail time for a woman accused in a bizarre chain of events. This morning, a judge sentenced Monica Lamping to 6 months for a fire at her home that killed 2 of her roommate's pets. She then took off with her 2 children for North Carolina. 10 of your size Jason Marks has reaction from both sides in this case.
Well, today in court, we learned much more about Monica Lamping's mental health issues at the time of the fire. The judge told her there are a lot of people with mental health problems who wouldn't have done what she did, and for that reason, he sentenced her to 6 months in jail.
They were my babies. Like, I was supposed to have Nevada. Like, dogs can live to be like, what, 12, 13, 14? I was supposed to have her all the way up until old age took her, not this. It wasn't fair to her. It wasn't fair to me. Just wasn't fair.
Courtney Bullock lived with Monica Lamping back in January 2017. Bullock was at work when she was told there was a fire at the home on Sullivan Boulevard. Her dog Nevada and cat Boss were found dead.
My pets died because of her actions. They were left in a room in a house that was on fire.
Lamping and her 2 children went missing. They were found 3 days later at an Echo Village in North Carolina.
I don't think anyone should be able to get away with what happened.
Prosecutors say they couldn't prove Lamping started the fire, but she pleaded guilty to killing the pets. Today in court, we heard that she suffered from PTSD, depression, and is bipolar caused by sexual abuse. Her clinical social worker testified that Lamping left town because she was terrified of dark shadows hovering over her and her children. She's now on medication. Lamping's ex-husband says their son still asks questions about what happened.
He still brings up the fire. He still talks those same animals that were mentioned. He mentions them.
Lamping's attorney wasn't surprised she was given 6 months to serve. He told her there's light at the end of the tunnel.
I think she's very remorseful. I think that she is so focused on her children that I think that some people may mistake that for lack of remorse.
The case is now done, and everyone involved is simply looking to move forward.
I'm glad that this book really has kind of closed and culminated in today's sentencing.
Lamping's attorney told the court that she would really like to work as a teacher with children in some sort of capacity, though he did admit that having 2 felony convictions probably not possible. Lamping has also expressed interest in working with others who have mental health problems when she gets out of jail. That's the latest here in Virginia Beach. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.